Hi, good evening, everyone. I am Ritu. I have given 30 years to fashion fraternity and have been a professor for a very long time. But now I feel this is the time to give back and train students all over the country. My journey started from Bhopal, where in 90s, where I was a student and I was not knowing what to do and how to choose where my career or my life is going to be. But some of my professors told me about NIFT, and that is how my journey started from uh, for design and from there. But I understand that nowadays, with so many options available, and how there are nobody to give or spare time and guide students, or maybe there are some counselors, but then still students feel confused. And I could feel that in my journey of being a faculty and then senior faculty and then being a professor all over my during my journey and during my professional life. I always felt that somebody needed these students to someone should be there to guide them, to understand their point of view and to motivate them, because there are so many options available, be it be physics, chemistry, maths combination, physics, chemistry, bio combination, commerce, arts, humanities. I mean, the options are immense. And uh, since parents are not very aware, उनको पता ही नहीं है कि design can be a professional field, so the students feel very uh, unsatisfied and they are not able to kind of communicate, also because they do not know much about design field, and to convince their parents, it becomes very difficult for them to convince them and to tell them that I kind of want to pursue design. So I this channel basically is to guide, to inform, to tell about your journey being a student, and if you want to pursue design, what are the things that you should have. Like, there is this one common factor that I have seen, that if you're good with drawing, then you should do fashion design. Well, that's not the case. If you have good aesthetic sense, then you should do design. Well, that is neither the case. When you feel that you will be able to and you love garments, see, in India, fashion, basically, we all over the world, rather, fashion is one term that we correlates, or we talk about garments. We do not talk about accessories. We do not talk about cars or the lifestyle that we have. All that is the part and parcel of fashion. So, being good in drawing, you should pursue design. Well, that's not the case. And being good with aesthetic or color combination, then you should pursue fashion designing. That is also not the case. But when you really want and you feel that I can be a person and I want to be surrounded with clothes all my life, then that is the time that you should take fashion or any other design, be it be interior design, jewelry design, or textile design. Textile has become a major part of fashion design. So it is not in colleges and institute level, it is not been appreciated by a lot of candidates, because textile does not tells you or gives you an exposure towards glamour, which fashion does. And fashion is not also about just wearing good clothes and making the models walk the ramp. Fashion is a lot more. So this channel basically would where I'm going to help you, guide you, uh, and also will tell you about the nitty gritties being a student. And if you already are a professional, if you feel stuck, then what is the way ahead? All those things that I felt should be told to students or to people all over. I will be guiding them. If suppose you have done your undergrad program from one of the college available in your country, and now you want to go abroad and study, then what should be your uh, thought process? If you have questions, you can always write the questions, and I will try and respond as fast as possible. Thank you. Hi. So now continuing with our conversation. Um, Today I'm going to talk about you being a student of class 10th. So, as I said, that being good in drawing and being good knowing the color combination and all that would not be your, that cannot be your deciding factor. So, nowadays, schools are offering fashion design as their fifth subject in 11th and 12th. So, if you want to kind of not, if you are not very sure, have a chit chat with your parents and uh, sit with them and say that I want to take my fifth subject as fashion design. And here in 11th and 12th, it will give you an overview of what fashion design is only about. But it would not talk about interior design, fashion communication, textile design, jewelry design, or any other field of design, but specifically about fashion design, which will also give you an overview about whether this is your cup of tea or not. When I say that, what I mean to say is that many a times, because of the glamour world, we feel that oh, fashion का क्या है, कपड़े ही तो बनाने हैं, पहनाने हैं और मॉडल्स को चलाना है. Please understand, it is not just that. Yes, that is one part of it, but it is not totally about that. So it is always good to kind of try and understand whether you have that caliber to put in that effort or not, because it needs a lot of effort to be a fashion professional or interior designer or fashion communicator. I mean, all these fields equally needs your hard work and dedication and sincerity, like being an engineer or being a doctor. But this is more about style quotient and how you look and present yourself. It is more about that. It is not about the inside body like for medicine it is. So if supposedly you say that you have taken XYZ and you want to try out fashion design also, I feel that it is a good opportunity. You guys are lucky enough that you have everything at your dispense, and you can try in 11th and 12th. And if you feel that that is your cup of tea, then for your undergrad program, you can kind of take that, take design as your discipline. So when I say design, I'm here talking not just about fashion design. Fashion design is one of the field, but the rest of the fields are interior design, which talks about the interior of a house or a place or space management. What furniture, what size, uh, totally depends on the customer needs or the client needs, and everything about that. Jewelry is about designing jewelry. Textile is about if you're making a fabric for the newborn or the toddlers, what fabric it is going to be and why it is going to be like that. And when you are making it for people who are say taking care of who are every day traveling a lot, then what fabric they should be using and the fabric. So textile is used in fashion as well as in interior, also many a times in jewelry. I mean, now you get fabric jewelries as well. So, and fashion communication is one field which talks about fashion communication, how to communicate. All these editor of magazines, all these photographers, all these people should and are normally people who have done fashion communication or visual communication. In my times when I was studying, there was no fashion communication. So people who are my age or around that age, they might have done photography or a master's in photography or bachelor's in photography, and now they are very good photographers. So it is like that. So once you kind of have done your 10th and 12th, then again sit down with your parents, and the next step would be sitting down with them and deciding on what you want to do in life. In my next video, I will talk about if you are a student of class 12th and you have decided to do an undergrad program, what are the steps that you should keep in mind, and what is your checklist and what should be your checklist, and then maybe you can decide, and it will help you. I'm sure it will help you, because all these things that I'm going to share with all of you are based on my experiences being a professor and dealing with students of your age or people who are professionals from fashion industry. So I look forward to see you all. Thank you so much.